Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, girls. Okay. So,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon. So now, girls, tell
How are
me.
you, miss?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. I hope all of you are doing fine. So, girls, remember yesterday we were solving the paper 2 and I told you to try some of the questions yourself. Did you try? Girls, did you try yourself any question?
Yes.
Very good. We'll go back to that. But before that, I need to tell you. Yesterday, I think I told you that this time we'll be having online evaluation tests. Right. So we are having certain
Miss,
plans. Yes, dear. Could you hear me?
miss,
Hello.
miss, is
Yes.
the assessment portion included as well?
No, dear. I told you that
Oh,
it will be from thermal conduction to latent heat.
okay,
Okay,
miss.
and I was
Thank you,
checking
miss.
all only those questions, right? Yesterday. Okay, so I was telling you, as I told you, that we are not going to have any final exam this time, but we'll be having this online evaluation test, which will be really important for you because with the help of that result, we are going to make your final term report card definitely, which will help you for getting the transcript and all later. And you know, grade 8 is really important for you as we already started IGCC, we can be really, it will be really important for us to have it. Okay, fine. So, girls, I have,
So it will start from thermal expansion.
no, dear, I told you thermal conduction on thermal
Okay,
conduction
so
to latent. So, I just want to inform you today that today I will have a demo test. Means I'll just, because you need to know how to go with the system because you never had this type of test before. So I had prepared a paper. Out of 10 questions, I'll give you 15 minutes to solve. I will start after around 10 more minutes because I'll just wait for the others to join. Then I'll start the test.
miss will do it today.
Yes, dear. It's just a demo test. It will not be added anywhere. Just I want you to understand the method of having the test. How are you going to have and how will you mark the answer like this? So this time I want to have a multiple choice test with you. It's just a demo test as I told you. Just to make you understand the system and the pattern of the question. And of course, the way we are doing in the past paper too, it will be very much similar to that and from your portion, the one I already finished with. So I will start the test at 12:45 until 1 o'clock. It will be going on 15 minutes. I'll give you. And if you can finish early also, I don't mind. I'll give you 10 questions just to make you understand the system. Okay. So before that, since I have few more minutes, like 10 to 12 minutes, I want to go with the past paper questions one more time. Now, do you remember what is?
Miss,
Yes, dear. Any question?
please, why don't you start at 1 and finish at 1:15?
No, dear. At 1:15, how could I start? 1:15, your class will be over. Because
No.
after, no, I want to start 12:45 to 1 because after the test, I need to talk to you regarding the test. How you did and what could be the differences. All I want to discuss with you. That is why I want to have the test in the middle of my class. Okay? You don't need to worry there. I told you, I'm not going to record this result, anything. Just I want to have a demonstration so that you can understand how will you actually write down the paper and how to cope with the paper because you haven't had any test like this before. Okay, so don't worry about it. I will let you know how to do that. So now, girls, do you remember which year was the last past paper I solved with you yesterday? Was it 2012 or 13 I finished? I feel like I have finished 13. Isn't it, girls? So I was supposed to do 11 major and 14. I think I did 11 also, right? Okay, so let's go
Miss,
to,
we
yes,
did 11 October, November 14.
very good. Thanks for reminding me dear. So let's go to 11 October, November 14. Okay. Yeah, that one we did. Yes, fine. Thank you, Sadia. So I will go to 12 and check if there is any new question there for us. Okay. All of you, please go to the page 12. October, November 14, page number, okay, I think these are all similar questions that we had in our previous variant. So we don't need to go for this, I think. So can I just go to, yes, can I just go to 12, okay, 11, yeah, 11 and 12 is the same. So let's go to 15 now. It will be 11, May, June, 15. Could you go to 11, May, June, 15?
Page number?
Yes, let me just check which question I'm going to do with you. Question number, I think we should go to question number 15 first. 15, 16.
Miss, could you repeat the variant?
Yes, 11, May, June, 15. Okay, the rest of you girls, could you just mute your microphone? It's getting noisy. Okay, whenever you need to ask me something, then you just switch on your microphone. Okay, now listen guys. So you go to 11, May, June, 15. Question number 15. Before also thermal physics question is there, but we will not do it because that is from the assessment portion. So let's go to this particular question. 11, May, June, 15. Question number 15.
11.
11, May, June,
Is it a graph question?
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Now all of you concentrate on the diagram, then you'll understand. A solid is heated from room temperature. The graph shows how its temperature changes with time as it is heated constantly. At which time has it just become completely liquid? Could you just look at the diagram and tell me what is the correct answer?
C.
Could it be C?
Very good answer, dear. Yes. Seems like you have studied the notes very carefully. It's really good. Because if you have a clear conception about all the topics, then you can solve all the answers by yourself. See, this is C, the correct answer. Okay. Now, let's
Isn't it because A, B, and C are at the same length?
Exactly. And at A, it started melting. At B, it became liquid and solid. And at C, completely liquid. After that, at D,
And at D, gas.
Yes, at D, it will start becoming gas. So, now go to question number 16. But before the tell me guys, could you hear me clearly? Or do I need to speak loudly?
Yes, miss.
Fine. Let's do it. Thermal energy, listen guys, thermal energy travels through space from the sun to the earth. Space is a vacuum. How is thermal energy transferred from sun to the earth? You give the answer.
By convection?
Radiation only?
Radiation only?
Very good. It is C by radiation only. It is C radiation only, nothing else. Fine. So let's do question number 17. These are very smart questions, but you need to have a clear conception about the topics. So let's do it. A cupboard is placed 17, the same variant. A cupboard is placed in front of a heater. You can see the arrangement. Air can move through the gap under the cupboard. You can see there is a gap. Air moves through the gap. This is the diagram. Which row describes the temperature and the direction of movement of the air in the gap? Okay. So the heater is there. Okay. And okay, fine. Now you tell me which possible option is the correct one. Check all of you. See, there is a gap. Did you notice? At the bottom of the cupboard, there is a gap. So they are asking that how the air will move through this gap.
Miss, is it C? Yes. C.
Is it B?
It is B. It is B.
G?
B. A, B.
B.
Yes, because you know, girls, from the heater, hot air will go up. So definitely it will be cold air or cool air, and it will go towards the heater. As hot air goes up, cold air will go to that part. So it is cool air towards the heater. I hope you understand. Because hot air is going up, from the other side of the cupboard, the cool air will go inside and fill the space because the circulation has to be there. Okay, fine. Now let's go for the next variant.
Can you explain how is it B?
Okay,
Miss, is it like around the cupboard?
Exactly.
The air is traveling around the cupboard?
Exactly. Because you know, from the heater, hot air will go up. So definitely from that side, the cold air will go through it towards the heater. So the cold air through the gap will come to the heater.
So it's like a cycle, we can say.
Exactly. In our copybook, remember a diagram I gave you, circular like this. From the hot air it will go up and the cold air will come down and then it will
Yes,
go.
miss. Yes.
This is that. Okay. So let's take 12, 19, 15. Do we have any new question here? 12, 19, 15. Yes. Let me check.
Yes, can you speak a little louder?
Yes. 12, okay. 12, 19, 15. I want you to check question number 15 and 16. These two questions wasn't there in the other variant. Okay, so 12, May, June, 15. 12, May, June, 15. Okay. Now, question number 15.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, in the previous variant, did we do question number 18?
Is it there? Let me just have a look here. Is it included in our question? 18. No, dear, that is weight mechanics. That's weight mechanics. Okay. Now, 12, May, June, 15, question number 15. Now, let us read out that question. Two metal blocks, X and Y, are at room temperature. Each block is heated so that its temperature rises by 10 degrees Celsius. So, delta theta is saying the blocks are now allowed to cool back to room temperature. Block Y has a greater thermal capacity than block X. Okay, greater thermal capacity. Which block needs more thermal energy to heat up by 10 degrees Celsius and which block loses more thermal energy as it cools back to the room temperature? Okay, now you tell me first, what will be the correct answer?
B.
C.
C.
In fact,
C.
D is the correct answer. I'll tell you why. The one which is having more thermal capacity. See, it is written block Y has greater thermal capacity. The more the thermal capacity, the more time it needs to heat up, as well as it will quickly cool back. Did you understand, guys? The one with the more.
So it's D.
It is D. It is D. Okay, fine. Now let's go to question number
B or D?
B. A, B, C, D. The last one. Y. Heating, cooling, both will be Y. Okay. Now, the question number 16, I think I did it yesterday one time. Okay, but then also let us check. The diagram shows a vacuum flask used to keep liquid hot. How does thermal energy pass through the vacuum? If you just look at that vacuum.
By radiation.
Radiation.
Definitely. C is the correct answer.
Radiation.
Yes, yeah, it's only radiation. It is. C is the correct answer, guys. Okay. So after that, I want to see, okay, number 17 is a repeat, so you can do it. Let's go to 11 October, November 15. 11 October, November 15. Yes. You will be checking question number 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15, 16. These are the ones we need to do. Okay. From 13 onwards, let's start. This question I think you had before. A swimmer feels cold after leaving warm water on a warm, windy day. Why does she feel cold even though the air is warm? Yes, all of you read the options and tell me which one you feel that.
D.
D.
Okay.
We did this question, it's a repeat.
It is. So it is D is the correct answer, dear, not A. D is the correct answer. The water on her skin evaporates quickly and cools her skin. Okay, so D is the correct answer. Okay. Now quickly go to number 14. A circular metal disc is heated. Which quantity decreases?
A.
A is the correct answer. Its density, definitely. When you heat it, then its volume will increase and the density decreases. So its density. Okay. So now, yes, fine. Number 15. Let's check number 15. Yeah. The same quantity of thermal energy is given to two objects X and Y. The temperature rise of X is less than the temperature rise of Y. Okay. which what accounts for this difference? Okay, now you remember, as I told you before, the one with more thermal capacity can increase less temperature rise. So, if you just
So Y has larger
C.
thermal capacity. C.
no. Wait. X is okay. They say the temperature rise
Is
of
it
X.
A?
Oh,
A is the correct
A.
answer. A is the
A.
correct answer. Definitely. A is the correct
How?
answer.
Oh,
Read
I'm
it.
getting confused.
Amira, read it carefully. It is written on the question. X has less temperature rise. So less temperature rise, more specific heat capacity. Remember that. Or no, more thermal capacity. Less temperature rise, more thermal capacity. So A is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's see question number 16. Okay, this is the diagram I was telling you a few minutes back. The air in a room is heated by the heater. The diagram shows the circulation of the air in the room. Which statement about the air that is heated is correct? You tell me. Read it. All the options and tell me the correct answer. Yes.
C.
Yeah, C is the correct answer. Very good. C is the correct answer. Fine. Okay, I think.
Miss.
Yes.
Could you explain this question?
First of all, you remember why the hot air is going up, because they got expand less dense, they go up. That is why we wrote the air expands and becomes less dense. And from the heater, hot air always rises. Hot air is expanding, its volume increases, density decreases. Got it now?
Yes, miss.
Fine. Let's do it. Number 17. Four rods are made up of different metals, P, Q, R, and S. The rods have equal length and equal diameter. The rod has heated at one end in the same way. Okay, fine. The table shows the time taken for the temperature at other end of the rod to rise by 1 degree Celsius. Okay. So they have given us the time, but every time, means all the way, it was only 1 degree Celsius increase. So look at the time they gave us. Which metal is the best conductor? So the one with
Metal Q.
yes, because the one with the less time needed. You remember that.
Q.
The one with the less time needed will be the best conductor. So
B.
definitely Q is the correct answer. Very good. B is the correct answer. I think we're done with that. So let's move to 12. Let's see, do we have any yes here?
What's the answer of 15?
15 is it? Yeah. 15 is A. 15A, 16C, 17B. Okay, I think we are done with it. Let's go to 12, October number 15. Okay, fine. Here we have to do number 15. All of you please go to 12. Amira, please don't talk or mute your mic. 12 October number 15, question number.
Miss, class test.
I will be having. Just let me finish this variant and I'll start. Don't worry, inshallah. Okay. So all of you go to this question. It's 12 October number 15. So our 15 will be over. That's why I need to copy it. A block of copper and a block
This
of
question number
15. A block of copper and a block of lead are heated. The internal energy of each block increases by the same amount. Right? The block of copper has a lower thermal capacity than the block of lead. Which conclusion can be made from this information? So all of you ready?
A.
Let me
A.
A.
Hold on, let me read out. The temperature increase of copper is greater than the temperature increase in lead. Okay. Thermal capacity is block. Copper has low O. Lead is having more thermal capacity. No, how could it be? It will be low. Let me read out. You have to understand here, lead is having more thermal capacity, so it will be less temperature rise for lead.
B.
C is the correct answer here. The temperature increase of copper is less than the temperature increase of the lead, because thermal capacity, block is has lower thermal capacity. Yes, C is the correct answer. Okay, the increase in temperature, increase in copper is less than the temperature increase in lead, because lead is having more thermal capacity. That is
Miss.
why.
Miss, could you explain the explanation about like we are discussing on which explanation?
Okay, if you remember, we have the formula E equals to mc del theta.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Here we are discussing, they are asking us about the del theta. So del theta equals to E divided by MC, isn't it? So here they
Yes,
say,
Miss.
yes, they both have the same increased by, okay, okay, the internal energy of each block, oh, E remains the same. Okay. And even they gave us, they both have the same mass. So E and M are same. So del theta will be inversely proportional to the thermal capacity. So the one with more thermal capacity will actually have less temperature rise. So here, look who's having more thermal capacity, lead. It's written on the question. The block of copper has lower thermal capacity than lead. So whatever the temperature increase in copper will be, that will be less than the increase in the lead. Got it now? Let me see here. Okay, 1 minute.
Yes, Miss.
No, hold on there. They say here the block of copper has a lower thermal capacity than the block of lead. Okay. So lead is going to have less thermal temperature rise than copper. So the temperature increase of copper is greater than the temperature increase of lead. Yeah, it is A. It is A.
Yes,
Not C,
Miss.
not C, not
That's
C. I get confused by the language here. Because in the, yes, in C they say the temperature increase of the copper is less, they say. I didn't check that one. Is less than the temperature increase of, no, it is A. It is A. Thank you, dear. Because this is a big statement, right? So you have to read it very carefully.
yes.
One small word can make the whole difference. Yes. Okay, fine.
Yes,
So now let's go to 6.
So what's the correct answer,
A,
Miss?
dear, A. 15A. The temperature increase of the copper is greater than the temperature increase of the lead. Okay. Now, in a refrigerator, the cooling unit can be fitted either at the top or at the bottom. In the oven, the heater can be fitted either at the top of the, or at the bottom. Which row shows the best position of the cooling unit and the best position of the heater? Okay, now you tell me. What we can do? Okay?
C.
Miss C.
Very good. C is the correct answer.
C, Miss C.
Yes, top and bottom. That's the correct answer. Okay, let's do number 17 quickly. A girl is outdoors. She warms her hand by holding them near a fire as shown. How does the heat from the fire reach her hands? See? From
But radiation.
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 Very good, very good. This is radiation because she's keeping her hand beside. If it was on the top, that would be convection. Now it is beside. So Alhamdulillah, it is done. Now guys, we are done with 2015. I will do 16 with you, but I want to start the test. Now first, I will tell you one thing, girls. You are in Zoom now, right? I will give you in a minute. I will give you a link on your WhatsApp group. Listen to me, please, all of you carefully. In your WhatsApp group, you'll get a link and just click on the link and start doing the past questions. I gave you 10 questions within 15 minutes. You have to complete. Okay, don't take more time. And as I told you, it's just a test to make you understand the system. Okay, just hold on. I'll give you the link on your WhatsApp group. Just hold on. I'm giving you that link. And all of you, please go to your WhatsApp group and you'll be finding out the link. Hold on, I'm trying to give you the link. Hold on,
Miss,
hold on.
are you sending it to Bises related?
Listen here, I'm sending it in your WhatsApp group. So just hold on 1 minute. In 2 minutes, I'll be sending you there because you know it takes time. So let's do it. It is nothing. You have to just check and you have to write your name and solve this. That's it. Let me just give you this one now. I know WhatsApp. Okay, dear, let me see. I hope 80 you saw this one. Now I want you to click on it and start. If it is not starting, just go for refresh, then you get it. So please start the test. And no need to come out of this WhatsApp in your Zoom. You don't need to come out. You just keep on doing it. And any doubt, you can keep on talking to me as well. Okay, by the time I'll take your attendance. Any girls, did you find out the question paper? All of you, please take it carefully.
Yes, miss.
Very good, very good. Keep solving. It will take 10 minutes only or might be less than that. If you complete, just submit it and immediately you will get your result as well. So just do it. Check how the system is going on and how are you going to cope with it. By the time I'll take your attendance. Those who are here, I'm taking your attendance. As before the Eid holiday, today is the last class of physics with you. So I need to have it with you so that you can have this idea how to solve this paper. Hopefully all of you got the paper. 30 students supposed to be there. I will check. All of you please do it. And guys, if you are done, you can speak out so that I can understand you are completing the paper. Do it now. Hopefully all of you got the paper and the questions. Otherwise, you can ask me anything.
Miss, I got 90%.
Okay, hold on here. It was supposed to be 30 students writing the paper, but I can see it's only 28. Then who two are not writing? I want
Oh, wait.
all of you, because you saw it's starting with your name and everything, so I'll be able to know who did it write on the paper.
Miss, what are the questions I got wrong?
Hold on here, don't worry. I told you it's nothing. It's just a.
But they said I passed the test, which is a good news, right?
Okay, I will talk to you later, but just hold on.
Miss?
Yes, dear. Yes.
Miss, you can check our papers, right?
Yes, of course. I will be checking your results.
Miss, I got 90%. Can you check which question I got wrong?
I will check it
Yes.
later. Listen, dear.
Miss?
It's not. Yes, dear. Listen. Hold on.
I got 100%.
Miss, I got
Miss, I got 100%.
Miss, I also got 100%.
Mashallah, that's really good. So I hope now it's clear for you how to solve the paper. So if I make a question paper like this with some other question as well, this is only paper 2.
It was
And
it was
I,
actually easy.
I told you, dear, it is nothing. I just gave you from a basic idea to just check with it. Yes, okay, fine. You should. I will be checking your full result afterwards. I'm waiting because 10 more minutes you are supposed to get. Then I'll end the test and then check your results. No problem. Because I told you it's nothing there. I just wanted you to know how we are going to perform the test and how you're going to cope with the system. So it's not difficult for you, right? You can manage to do. If I make the question paper like this, those who have completed, you can speak out here. You can manage to do it, isn't it? Yes, Amira, Mahmouda, Mahfouza, you are done, right? So you can speak out.
Yes, miss.
So you can manage, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay,
Yes,
inshallah.
miss.
So inshallah. So as I told you that today I am having the last class with you for this before the vacation. That is why I wanted to have it so that you can get an idea how we are going to have the online test. Okay, online evaluation test. Okay, of course I'll be adding some paper 4 questions as well with you. So don't worry, I'll be doing it with you inshallah afterwards. So let me just check. Yes, let me see. Yes, okay. Those who couldn't listen, I told you dear, it's actually what is the mark you found? It's not a big deal for me. I just wanted to have a test with you so that you can understand the system that you're going to have. Because if I just give you the paper out of nothing suddenly after the vacation, then it will be kind of difficult. Of course, these all things are very new to you as well as to me also. We never had any type of test like this on the internet and all. Now we are having. Okay, fine. I will be checking everything there. I will wait for more 5 minutes so that others can also complete. And then I'll end the test and we'll start the class again. And I think we'll be doing 26 paper 2 questions. But the way we are doing the past paper questions of 2, I hope you are not going to have any problem. And for paper 4, some of the questions I'll try to do after the holiday so that when we are going to set the paper, it will be easy for you. But as I told you, the equation, all the things if you remember, and if you learn the definitions and the notes very carefully, you'll be able to do that. It will not be a problem, inshallah. Okay, let me see. Okay.
Yes, actually, I had this kind of test papers, like
You
for the
had?
commerce.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
miss.
okay, fine. You had already a commerce subjects. Okay, that's good.
Yes, miss.
Okay, fine. So it's okay for you. But all of us are trying to do it so that everybody, all the students,
Yes,
those who are
miss.
taking commerce or science, they should be. Just a practice for any other question.
Miss,
Yes, dear.
Miss, I'm done.
Fine, no problem.
Miss, I got 80%.
Mashallah, that's good.
Same, nope, I also got 80%.
It's okay. Yeah, I told you.
If I know, I also got 80%.
Okay, fine, no problem. I'll check
But
all
Miss,
of you.
Mahmouda got 90%, right?
Yes. Even Mafuza.
Miss, you know, I went.
Someone got 100%.
Yeah, obviously. Why not?
Safa got 100% and then I don't know.
It's okay.
Mahfouza
Mahfouza.
got 100%.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it's okay. I will check the whole
Mahfouza
result
and me.
afterwards. It's okay, dear, because we
Miss,
just.
you know, we did this kind of test in computer class,
Okay.
and when we did the computer class, when we came out of the test, we couldn't enter it, and even if we entered it, we couldn't do the test anymore. But when I went inside your test again to check,
Uh-huh.
they said to do it again.
That was in Google, that's why.
I didn't end the test till now, dear. Yes, I have to
Oh.
end the test. Then after that you cannot get it. After 2 more minutes, I will end. Actually, I was supposed to give you 15 minutes, so I started at 12:55. So it should go till.
It was.
You finished early, that's why you could go back again. Otherwise, you won't be able to do that. Okay, no problem. Obviously, your online test that you're going to have with you, there will be more number of questions. It's just a demo I will have. But it was fun, right?
It was
guys?
actually. It was kind of fun,
Yeah,
to
obviously.
be honest.
Yeah, even
Just
I like
easy.
to have it. Even paper 2, I always like it a lot because paper 2 is kind of really fun. Because if you had a clear knowledge about your subject and all the topics, it's kind of a challenge I feel always. And when we can solve it, we feel really good about it. Okay. So, girls, what is your plan for this vacation that we're going to have 15 days around? Do you have any special plan? Of course, we can't have. No, dear, we can't have any
Yes,
plan.
miss. We can only sit and speak at home.
That is true.
Miss, we can only sit and eat.
Yeah, that is true.
We can also study. Other than that,
Yeah.
no more plannings, miss. Not possible.
Exactly. But it's really good in a way because we need to keep ourselves safe, right? Because the conditions in this country, especially Riyadh, is also not that good. Lots of infections that is
Miss,
going
I have
on.
a question.
Yes, dear.
During vacations, can we disturb you
Yeah, if you have any query,
by
you can give
asking
them.
doubts?
No, it's okay, dear.
Miss so casually said yeah.
No, dear. It is true. No, dear. Listen, you're in grade 8. See, my grade 11 to students, grade 10 students, they give me messages at night 2 a.m. also. I don't mind. It's okay because now we are
Miss,
at
you're
home.
so awesome.
No, dear. If it is needed, we can entertain you. No problem. And anyway, I am also getting bored staying at home all the time. What else? See, I don't like to stay home like this. I feel so bad. Early in the morning, when I wake up from my bed, like today I wake up at 8 o'clock. After waking up, I was feeling bad. Just after waking up from sleep, also I'm feeling bad. Yes, because I don't have anything to do. I can't go out. That hurts me a lot. How can a person stay home all the time like this, right? And as we are working women, we don't feel like staying like this, continuous like this. 2 months already it became more than 2 months now. We are at home. But what to do, right? We have to keep ourselves safe in this condition. That is one. And always we need
Miss,
to, yes, dear.
Miss, on the vacation, send us a link privately, and then we'll have a video chat.
Okay, inshallah. On the 8th day we can have, or after the 8th day. I love to see your beautiful faces, guys. You can't imagine how much I miss you, dear. Yeah, I miss all my students a lot. I feel like it has become a year I haven't seen you. And the school and everything I miss a lot.
It's been already 2 months.
More than 2 months, yeah. And we
More
don't
than
know
2
actually. Even though right now I'm praying that at least the war should be cooled down, so that at least September 1st we can reopen the school, so that we can have a new term, new semester. Inshallah. What to do? See, we have to just pray and wait for everything to cool down. I don't know how is it possible and when will it be possible, but we have to keep on praying, right? Okay, guys, let me see. Shall I hope most of you have finished. Shall I end the test now so that I can start a few other questions with you? Girls, tell me, did you complete the paper?
Yes, miss.
So that I want to end the test. Okay, fine. Thank you, girls, for participating. It was fun for me as well as it was fun for you. Okay. Now, just hold on 1 second. Let me just check here. By the time I want you to go to 2016, 48. Now it will become 21. 21 May, June 2016. Okay. So, let me see. Okay, 31 of you completed. And let me tell you, girls, I'll roughly tell you what was the result here. And 27 of them got pass mark, and 4 of them got fail mark. I will check who got fail mark later, not now. Okay. Okay, let me see. 31 of you wrote the paper. Okay, let me just check the results over here. But if you have gone through the notes, then it was easy, isn't it? I just made it from the notes, the way we had the discussion and all. Okay, let me see here. Yes. Okay. Now, by the time I want all of you to go to, as I said, 21. Yes. Okay. Let me
Miss, which
see.
question?
21, May 25th. Okay. Let me see who got the highest mark over here. Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Miss, can we check our own mistakes after we have given the test?
No, dear, I don't think so. That option will not be keeping. Will not keep that option. Okay, I can see Mahfuza got 10 out of 10 and Samia Safa got 10 out of 10. These two got full 100%. And the rest few girls got 90, 90 like Mahmuda, Ragad, then Afifa, no, not Afifa, Ragad, and then Mahazabin. They got 90%. Okay, fine. It's actually, as I told you, it's nothing. We just wanted to have this test so that you can understand the method and all. Okay, fine, done. Thank you girls for participating over here. Now I will go back to 21 May, June 2016. Okay, and as I told you girls, after the this Eid al-Fitr holiday, we might be having 2 classes with you. Hopefully, I'll be having 2 classes with you. That 2 class, I will let you know how to do this past paper, or if you have any doubt, you can ask me in this house.
This week is the last week we do class, right?
Yes, and even today is the last class of physics with you. That is why, let's quickly do 21 May 2016.
We only have 5 minutes.
Yeah,
We have to run.
Inshallah, we'll do that. Let's do it. No problem there. As I told you, you do it yourself, and if you have doubt, you can send me WhatsApp message there. I will solve it for you. Don't worry. Okay. Now, all of you quickly go to question number 14. 21
Miss,
May
can you repeat the variant?
21 May 2016, question number 14. Which statement about evaporation is correct? All of you read the question. Which statement about evaporation is correct? Evaporation causes the temperature of the remaining liquid to decrease. Evaporation of a whole liquid.
This question number
14. 1-4. All of you please take which variant will be the correct answer? Question number 14.
Is it A?
Very good. A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Quickly. Okay. Now number 15. Listen girls, as I told you, from 2016 onwards, they are giving these calculations, means solving problems in paper 2. So this next question is like that, question number 15. So all of you quickly do it because I want to complete this one. Our equation will be E equals MC del theta. All of you with the pencil do the calculation in that way so that later you can understand. All of you quickly do this question number 15. E equals to MC del theta. Then del theta equals E by MC. Okay, then look, M is 21 kilojoule in the question they gave, so you have to make it 21 into 1000 divided by that is mass is 0.5 and specific heat capacity is 4200. So it will be 21 into 1000 divided by 0.5 into 4200. Check what's the answer coming up quickly, guys. Use the calculators.
Yes.
Yeah, 21,000 divided by 0.5 into 4200. Okay, what's the answer?
So my answer is 13.0 degrees Celsius.
13.0. No, after doing that calculation, delta theta, how much you got?
10.0 degrees Celsius.
Yes, fine, 10. Now look at that. What was the initial temperature of the water? 3. Now this is 10. So your answer will be 10 plus 3. Because they said, what is the temperature now? What is the temperature of the water after it has been heated? So before it was 3, now it is 10. So it became 10 plus 3 equals to 13. So 13 is your answer. Don't put the mark on B, 10. No, it's not correct. Purposely they gave it like this. A small piece, they put it at the end. I hope it's clear for you now.
Yes, then what's the answer?
13.
13.
1, 3. Okay. Now let's go to question number 16. Okay, let's do it quickly. Number 16. A substance loses thermal energy to the surroundings at a steady state. Do you remember this graph we had in our copybook also? So the graph shows that how the temperature of the substance changes with time. Fine. What could the portion, PQ of the graph represent? P to Q. Okay. It was solid. It became
Liquid solidifying.
No, liquid cooling there.
Liquid cooling?
Fine.
Yeah, liquid cooling. Solidifying will be afterwards. It is liquid cooling. No, sorry, liquid solidifying will be above P. Okay, now it is liquid cooling. Okay, then I think we should go to number 18 now.
Not 17.
17, it was actually the assessment question, but you just mark D. 17D. And let's go quickly 18 and finish it up. Okay. Two otherwise identical cars, one black and one white, are at the same initial temperature. The cars are left in bright sunshine and their temperature increases. During the night, their temperature decreases. Which car shows the greatest rate of temperature increase and which car shows the greatest rate of temperature decrease? Okay, now which one? Black, black, or black, white, or white, black, white, white?
C.
It is
Black,
A.
black.
It is A. Very good answer. Black, black. Black will absorb more, it will decrease more. So that is black, black. Okay, fine. So, girls, we are about to finish the class. Let me see here. 22 variant, let me just have a look. 22 variant, if they're similar, I think you can do it yourself. Not similar. It's not that similar, but I want you to try these questions. So if it is needed, after the vacation, the 2 class that I'll have with you, I'll discuss some of these questions with you. But I want you to practice it. Okay? Okay, guys. So this is the...
Which question, miss?
All these 22 onwards, like because 2018 till 2017, at least you should try all the questions. So we were doing 16, one more year only you have to do yourself. Or 17, 18. 17, 18, both the years you do yourself. Okay, inshallah. And I told you that today is my last class before the vacation. But if you have any doubt, you can give me a message. You can give me in my own, not in the group, you can give me personally the messages. I will inshallah try to solve your doubts. Okay, guys? Allah Hafiz. Stay safe.
Will you teacher send notes during?
Bye, miss.
Thank you, guys. Allah Hafiz.
Yes.
Stay safe.